Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Stock, and in this video we're talking about Tesla because they have deliveries coming up on April the 2nd, and I think it's worth talking about those deliveries and the price action that we see currently with Tesla. So that's exactly what I want to talk about in this video. Check out this offer down in the description of this video. You can find this link for Moomoo by clicking it, signing up, and depositing $100 or more. You get some free stocks. For $100, it's 7 free stocks valued up to $2,000 a piece. For depositing $1,000 or more, you get up to 17 free stocks, still valued up to $2,000 a piece. And either one of those offers gives you 2 AI draws. So check that out. Also check out the link for the Patreon down in the description to see more of my Patreon exclusive content that I have for you. With that said, I'm Dr. Stock, Doctor of Education. Let's get right into the content. All right, so what we're looking at here is the price action for Tesla, and you can see going all the way back. Let me bring up the crosshairs here so we can check the dates. Going all the way back to 2020, that's the price that we're currently riding at, and you can see the sort of ride that it's taken, including where we're at right here, all the way into May of 2021 when we really started to climb up. And then had a little bit of trouble actually hitting in November of 2021. We started our downtrend, and then we really broke downward from there, starting at, it looks like September of 2022, before bottoming out in January at close to $100 a share. And then we've been moving up, still haven't broken the downtrend for Tesla. We do have a neat little sort of head and shoulders pattern building up here for Tesla. Maybe it's getting to be that time that we really start to truly break through the neckline. We'll have to see if the macroeconomic environment really allows for that. So I do want to zoom into more recently here. You can see the downtrend that I have drawn across the tops of these. This is the most recent area of resistance that we have, at least as far as trend lines go. Now, that $200 mark, which we're about 4% away from as of today's close, is going to be trouble for us. So we do have the 50-day, and you can see Tesla so far, the stock price has been using it as support. And then up above that, we have the 200-day, which is flattening out on us, which is a good sign. We still want to see that golden cross moment happen for Tesla. And really, I think what could cause that to happen with the right market bias in this is if we had strong deliveries for Q1, which could be very good for earnings and outlook for Tesla throughout the rest of the year. Now, mind you, macros still have to agree. So if we hit a time of recession throughout the U.S. and throughout the different parts of the world economies, Europe is something to watch for because they're starting to ramp up in Europe. China is something to watch for. They just reopened. They have some pretty stiff competition coming from BYD. Those are things that could mitigate the results that we have coming out of Tesla in the near term. For demand, China has reopened, which is a good thing, and we get some growing numbers from Tesla coming out of there, and meeting their goals will be that further market penetration that we have in China, really getting the consumers moving on that one. So price drops were one of the incentives that also happened in the US. We had price drops for Teslas. There's also tax credits that go along with it. Let me see what else. So we had price drops, tax credits, and China reopening. Those are the big ones that we have going on. And then more recently, they offered for models S and X. Those ones are both just recently have a 10,000 mile supercharging deal going on right now. We're free supercharging for the first 10,000 miles at about a $500 value. So Elon and Tesla are really pushing to drive that demand for Q1. Now that can be viewed in 2 different ways. We could view that in there being a lack of demand, and so we expect some weakness coming out of deliveries. April 2nd is that date that we get that delivery information. Or we could also view it as a further incentive to keep demand going for Tesla. So that question is it strong demand that we have? So if we do see that strong demand coming out, we could see that price pushing back up over 200. As a matter of fact, we could even see some near-term price action over the next several days of trading where we start to play with this line, and breaking up above this diagonal is important to us. After that, we start examining this horizontal line right at about 212, which is getting close to that 200-day simple moving average that I have here. Should we continue strong price action, like I said, that 50-day curving up towards the 200, maybe we start to see that golden cross moment happen, but we're going to need help from the overall markets to make that happen. On the support side of things, we're actually sitting right now at pretty good support right at 190. And so after that, we drop down to this flatter area right around that 50-day or just below the 50-day. We can see it back here at about that 177, 175 level. And the 50-day right now, if we came down and smooched it, it's 182. So we have room for about 5% down with Tesla's price. Right now, I think it's going to ride the waves of the market, and we're going to have to watch and see if investors are looking like they're excited about the delivery news that we get. As a matter of fact, this could honestly be a bit of a nail biter, watching for those deliveries to come out, because that's really going to set the tone for Tesla probably for the next quarter. So that's something that we absolutely want to watch for the price action for Tesla, and as Tesla investors, also watching that take place as well to see what sort of strength we can expect from it. So the one thing that I do have to say, I did forget to mention this for Tesla for Q1. For Q1, even if there is some sort of economic weakness that we have coming out of there, oftentimes a lot of the wealthier car buyers purchase vehicles in the beginning of a model year. So that could definitely happen towards the beginning of the first quarter. In January could be strong numbers coming out from that. February could also be strong. And then the lower income car buyers are typically found at the end of the year. Now, Tesla in general will appeal to a higher income audience, an economic class of person that would be a little bit more resistant to the different changes that we have in the economy, and would also be a little bit better insulated in times of recession. That could be something that could hurt the consumer. It could hurt Tesla. It could cause a bit of a slowdown. We want to watch those demand issues. Elon is pushing for about 1.8 million EVs delivered for 2023. So coming in around 400 to 450,000 would be incredible for making serious progress towards that goal. The closer we get to 450 or breaking 450,000 for Q1, if we get a miss, then I think we're going to see the stock price drop very quickly. If we get a match, I think we'll be in good shape. We could see some elevated levels in the stock price, or at least some upward pressure on the stock price, even if there are other outside downward pressures affecting the price of Tesla stock. If we get a beat on deliveries that we come in, I'm going to say 450,000 or higher, which would be a significantly strong quarter. And with China especially, I just don't know if we're going to see the sort of numbers come out of there. I'm sure that Tesla's doing everything they can to push out every last delivery that they can throughout Q1. And if we get that beat on consensus, which sits around 425,000 vehicles, getting that strong beat up to 450,000, especially through a difficult quarter, could be something that really shows a lot of price and has significant upward pressure on their stock price. So it is something that I'm watching out for April 2nd, and we'll see if Tesla stock is something that reacts to it. We do have a narrowing. Let me just show this real quick. We do have a narrowing right now between this line that we have coming down on Tesla stock price, and if I just put this, I think I have the raise selected here, right off the bottom of these. There we go. Helps if I actually select the tool. There we go. So we are narrowing in there. We have a little bit of tapering as far as volume goes. RSI is still above 50, so still bullish. We'll see if this continues to squeeze throughout the rest of the week, that the bulls and the bears can't quite decide which way to take this thing, and we'll see who happens to win. And if we get that strong delivery beat, I think the bulls are totally going to snap that line and take over. If we miss significantly on deliveries, that's something that the bears could take over and drop us down. So those are things that I'm thinking about for Tesla coming up in the near future, and I just wanted to put it out there on your radar. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like my commentary and like to hear more of it, check out that link for the Patreon down in the description. Click sign up and see my Patreon exclusives, and then also join my Discord community that I have. Interact with me and my community members. We'd absolutely love to have you over there. Also, do not forget about those stocks available through Moomoo by clicking the link and signing up to 17 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000 or more, for $100 more, still gives you those 7 free stocks. It does expire by Friday. So click sign up, deposit your cash, get a hold of your free stocks. Why not? Not only you're supporting yourself, but you're also supporting me and my family by allowing me to come here and share news and information that I find important with you, looking for more of those financial opportunities as they arise in the markets. Thanks for watching this video. Click the like button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you would like to subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell to see any time that my videos come out. I'm Dr. Stock, Doctor of Education. We'll see you in the next video.